got the Hierophant and the King of Cups. The Hierophant, think of it kind of like university, like a workshop where you get the opportunity to really learn something in a very focused way. The King of Cups is all of your emotions. It's a deep, sensitive side of you. And it's also a creative side of you. Some of you are undergoing some sort of spiritual growth, emotional growth, possibly a creative growth. Like some of you might be honing your creative skills, developing them, cultivating them, maybe in some type of workshop, or maybe you're just working on a lot of creative projects. Some of you are doing all of that, but at a spiritual level, cultivating your intuition, cultivating your sensitivity. Let's have a look at the future, Aries. Let's see what's coming down the road for you. We've got the Five of Cups and the Ace of Cups. So this is a lot more cups. This is really emphasizing the idea of creativity, the idea of sensitivity, the idea of intuition. There are emotional lessons here, and it looks like ups and downs. That Five of Cups doesn't look too happy. You're experiencing some sort of disappointment here. Maybe not just one, maybe several, but all of it's followed by the Ace of Cups. So any disappointments or emotional struggles that you undergo, you're going to find that they resolve themselves and culminate in some type of uplifting experience. I don't know what that might be. It might be of a spiritual level with that Hierophant. Now, when I say spiritual, I don't mean religious. It can be any type of transcendent experience. This could be going to a movie, going to a show, going out to nature, and just experiencing the sense of like, wow, I belong here, or feeling like you're a part of a bigger process. Sometimes as human beings, we feel atomized, we feel insignificant, lost. That Hierophant and the Ace of Cups, I see almost like a moment where the universe is speaking to you, reminding you, hey, you're meant for something here. You have a purpose here. Don't let yourself be brought down. Take heart. Remember who you are. So I see an emotional period for you, Aries. I'm not going to lie, this isn't going to be easy. I mentioned earlier university. This might be an emotional university. There might be a lot of exams here of an emotional or spiritual nature, but these are tests that are there for a reason. They want you to graduate into some new level. That's what that Ace of Cups is. It's like a trophy. You cross the finish line and you are rewarded. Let's look at some advice and see maybe there's something that you need to know right now. All right, we've got some pentacles. We've got the Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. Look at the way the page is holding that pentacle. He looks very similar to the Five of Cups, who is completely in his feelings. They have a similar posture. They're both kind of hunkered down, but the page has got a grip on things. He's not letting himself fall apart. He's thinking, what can I do? He's reflecting on the way things are. He's reflecting on what's possible. He's not exactly optimistic, but he's realistic. There's a suggestion here to focus on practical matters, to focus on what it is that you can actually do, what it is that you actually have control over, and to take action in that domain, whatever it might be. So if you're feeling emotional, maybe you need to do something that makes you feel a little bit in control. Not in a negative way, but just a way to assert your agency. Like I could see this as simple as going for a walk, going for a run. Exert control over yourself. Have some self-discipline. Get some exercise. Read a book. Learn something new. Study something that you need to know. Figure out a way to manage your money better. Look at that Page of Pentacles. It looks like he's holding something, reading something, maybe writing something. Some of you might need to get a planner and schedule your time a little bit better. Or you might need to look over your finances and figure out, what can I do to save some money? Really anything that helps you feel a sense of agency or control over your own life might be useful here. Like I said, it could be as simple as going for a walk or a run. Here, I'm even seeing a suggestion to take some pride in your appearance even. You know, get a haircut or fix your hair up, get a new shirt, get some perfume, get some cologne, dye your hair, whatever it might be. Something that makes you feel like, I've got this, I'm in control, this is my life. All right, let's look at the potential outcome for Aries and see where the road is taking you. We've got the Three of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. Double threes. Okay, something new is on the horizon. You might be going through right now. You are going to be acing the exams, it looks like. Look at that Three of Wands. It's like the world is your oyster. It doesn't mean that everything's going to change, but you're going to feel a lot better. You're going to feel a lot more in control of your life. You're going to feel more confident, less insecure. And look at the Three of Pentacles. There's something about this too that kind of looks like a school. But here, instead of being in that cup energy, instead of being in your feelings, you feel more grounded. The pentacles are stable. And for the first time, it's like you have other people around you. And that puts an idea in my head that for many of you, your emotions are pushing other people away. But if you can find something to help you feel like you are the master of your own life, whatever it might be, however small that might be, even if it's just like organizing your desk, painting your room, anything that kind of just helps you feel like I'm blowing things out of proportion, I have more control over my life than I think. That's going to help you get to this sense of feeling more in control of your life, and it's ultimately going to help you connect to other people more easily. I see an indication some of you need to grow out of some childish feelings. Maybe stop making your problems the center of the world. Recognize where you have authority and where you have power in your life, or recognize where you need to continue learning. That's that Three of Pentacles. But ultimately, I see a lot of emotions, an emotional period. There's a big sense of study here, of learning lessons, of reflecting, and moving towards more stability. But it doesn't look like the universe is done with you just yet. There's still more lessons coming down the road.